to another adult entertainment here at the Garcast IRL. And we back again for episode 101. Whew. I know it's been a minute, but it's... First of all, let me do something right quick here. Let me turn this down. It's too much. It's too goddamn much. Okay, so we got some new adjustments. Kind of changed it up a little bit, and yeah, kind of like it, I guess. All right, hold on. I'm gonna try do this right. I'm gonna start this shit off right tonight, boy. Yeah. So, gotta get the strange coin. I'm gonna pop. So, like I said, we kind of got some new things going on here, and decided to kind of switch the room up a little bit, or at least my little space, and hopefully I could get some shelving back here. That would be really nice. But it is kind of awkward because I'm used to like looking this way, but now I'm kind of gonna look this way. So if I mess up, I do apologize. All right, so tonight we're going to be talking about the Iron Banner, and I guess some people's thoughts. I guess really for my experience alone, and I only speak for myself. I actually enjoyed this round of Iron Banner. You know, Eruption's a lot of fun. I did notice that it was a lot of laning, a lot of just very range-esque gunplay going on. And yeah, I mean it does kind of, I mean, but it was kind of also a mixture, you know. I played mostly solo. Did finally get my title for the Iron Banner, so I am now an Iron Lord. So I finally got that this time, where I should have gotten it the last time or the time before, but no, I had to wait this fucking long. Okay, so let's have a little sneak peek over here, and let me just get this managed up real quick. Ha ha ha. This is kind of the area I kind of wanted to gravitate to and actually discuss some of these things. Basically, this was a posted yesterday from Bungie. Basically, Iron Banner Eruption will end tomorrow's weekly reset, which was today. Dive in, rack up some kill streaks, and grab those last rewards before Lord Saladin enjoys a quick vacation from the tower. Iron Banner will return April 25th of 2023. So it will be coming back. And I'm not sure if it could be like further on down, or it could be Eruption again, or most likely it's going to be the Control, which I actually like. Eruption, it's actually really, really nice, and it kind of breaks things up, because kind of that's all you really got in the normal playlist is Control, and then Iron Banner kind of switching it up with different things. It's actually, I'm actually enjoying it. changes it up a little bit. So I kind of went over this this whole post and checking everybody's what they were saying. A lot of negative responses. Really can't sit here and act like I know better. I'm not gonna try to do that. That's kind of fucking pointless. But anyways, before we actually get into this, let's do a little discussion-y. Okay, so right now for the channel, we are sitting at we are like this close to 100, and 100 subscribers onto the channel, and I think that's just fucking epic. Been kind of stuck at the 60-ish, somewhere around there for quite some time, and it wasn't until I started diving into like TikTok and stuff like that, really expanding on that, is when I think that's where I kind of found like past 20, like a little over 20 new subscribers, which is fucking amazing, and I appreciate each and every one. My first 100, I'm actually thinking I'm going to make a list, and I'm gonna try to figure out how I could place it on here. And I'm thinking those who were my first 100 subscribers, once I get to 100, and have a list of names that you can actually see of everybody that has subscribed to my channel, and because I think that's pretty special. So I think that's something that I'm going to be looking into, and I'm like 2 away from 100, so I think that's freaking awesome. So to get me there, do me a favor, share it with people that maybe you got a friend that might actually like this sort of content. This is a place where people can express themselves. Doesn't matter what background you have or anything. I understand Guardians come in all shapes, colors, sizes, and flavors. So, and it doesn't matter here. And I want it doesn't matter if you're sitting here and you have hot takes or you love to hate Destiny. If you're a big fanboy or whatever, it really doesn't matter to me. I think everybody should have a voice and be heard. That's the reason why I'm hoping once I start getting like guests on, I'm looking to try to reach out to see if anybody would like to be a guest onto the show. So, and I'm planning on also doing the whole call-in thing, so that way viewers like you yourself could actually be a part of the show in some sort of way. And if you want to do that, if you're interested, get into my Discord. The Discord link is in the description, and you should be able to join it pretty easy. So but enough of that talk. So yeah, share, like, sub, the drill. I don't have to remind you, everybody else does. So, but anyways, we're going to be talking about this. If you're watching in the past broadcast, be sure to hit me up in the comments. I'm gonna interact with anybody and everybody. It don't matter. You can hit me up in the comments section, and let me know what your thoughts are if you're watching this later on. So let's see, let's go ahead. This, like I said, I felt like we could kind of go through this, and a lot of people were saying like, do us all a favor and don't bring it back, thanks. uh, there is one common denominator when it comes to this. Almost, I'm not saying all, but almost everyone that is like real negative, like they don't even want Iron Banner to come back. Iron Banner should just be thrown into the trash or whatever the case may be. Just about each one of them are streamers of some sort of content creator, whatever the case may be. It also seems that the most complaint is the whole skill-based matchmaking. A lot of people don't like that. But I find it kind of funny because people, bitch, whine, and complain about the whole Iron Banner is being sweaty and all this shit. And they just want to go in and shoot shit and have fun, play with their friends. And I'm like, Iron Banner has always been extremely sweaty. I don't understand. It's always been this way. And it's kind of ironic, and kind of odd that people are just, oh, Pikachu face, shocked that Iron Banner is sweaty. It's always been this way. So, oh man. So, all right. So we're gonna go ahead, kind of go through some of these. Let's say, I'm not gonna name names. Yeah, I'm showing it there on the screen, but whatever. Couldn't agree more. Might as well delete Iron Banner at this point with that sweat-based garbage they have going on. Rawr. That's kind of my response to it. Okay, so Iron Banner loot needs a complete refresh. Every weapon in a LTE should be an absolute banger. Iron Banner is in-game content for all, right? Well, the loot was like really, really fucking weird. I mean, you basically got the same pulse rifle the entire fucking time. And I don't really necessarily disagree with this. I think it would be kind of nice to see like Bungie able to do, let's say like they could do Iron Banner strictly just Iron Banner weapons that would drop, and it would be the only thing. Yeah, okay, yeah, you get like the Iron Banner stuff through Lord Saladin, but I'm talking like that's kind of like this is what I'm grinding for these specific weapons that you can focus grind and do all those things. But to be honest, some of that, either they could just make all of that be able to be a drop chance, or really just if it's Crucible loot, if that was a better drop chance instead of the same weapon every time. So I'll give people their props on that, because yeah, that was kind of frustrating. But the gameplay itself, besides the loot, I kind of had a goal, and it was to be able to get the Iron Lord title, and all I had to do was reset. So basically just grinding it out. I had some banger nights too, and I was only able to really play like every once in a while. And if you're just joining, we're kind of going over the whole Iron Banner thing. So if you'd like to share your experience, how you felt about it, let me know in the live chat, and we can talk about it a little bit. I'll just kind of go over some tweets on this post from yesterday and seeing what other people's thoughts are. Mostly, it seems to be very heavily negative. So, and like I said, my experience, I had a great experience. I loved it. But my experience shouldn't be like, oh, well, I'm not trying to be, what am I thinking of? It's not, that I'm trying to be this authority on the game. You know, I mean, I'm going to have my opinions, but mainly this is not about me. This is mainly what the community says. Let's see. I liked it better when it was once a month or twice a season. 3 weeks of Iron Banner in a 6-week span, too much. I find you know, that's kind of interesting. Like, you can't really point these people out, but it seemed to be when Bungie first announced that they were going to be having this whole Iron Banner going to be 3 times a season. It seemed to be very well taken. You know, people were really, really happy about that. But you know, you're going to get that one person that's going to be like, no, I liked it better when it was only once a season. Like, I kind of like the idea of it being, you know, 3 times a season. It's kind of nice. It really breaks things up a little bit. You took something that was fun and gutted it with the worst matchmaking ever. And the pulse rifle. Don't expect me to play Fortress either, which is probably going to be the next one. It's going to be Fortress. Fortress ain't really that bad. You know, Patrol, you know, it's good. It's good. I wasn't having fun this time in Eruption, Bungie. But thanks for bringing back Iron Banner fast. Other than that, you gotta fix the matchmaking. Too many problems are occurring and not many people are having fun. No matter how many gripes or graphs you'll show us, it won't help your case. You know, you know, yes and kind of no. You know, if it was really that bad, why would you keep playing? If you're really having that bad of an experience, you know, I don't know, maybe like the first game, yeah, sure, you're probably thinking, well, maybe it's just a fluke, you know, and then you play the second one, third one, you play till you reset the fucking the deal with Or Saladin, and all of a sudden, like, you're still playing. You know, here's my thinking, okay? If you are not satisfied with the game mode and you want to show Bungie that, stop playing that game mode, because Bungie is going to go off the graphs. If you continue to play, they're going to see that, hey, they're still playing. But also, these things are anecdotals that don't really show much. Most people that I've seen so far, they'll talk about, well, this is basically how it's always been, and only show one photo of what their experience was like. You know, they were with the matchmaking, it was either they got steamrolled or they've been doing all the steamrolling, right? But I think if you're not enjoying it, don't play it. Like, show Bungie that. You know, people talk about, well, PvP is this bad and all this other crap. PvP is crap and yada yada yada. But you keep playing it, and if Bungie is going to go by the numbers and not just somebody that tweets on Twitter, you know, they can't really go off of what you say. Just saying, Bungie shouldn't go based off of what I say. You know, the idea here is hopefully get a, you know, to build up a community so that way we can collectively get a better idea of what's going on within the game. And you don't have to be a content creator or a streamer to actually have a voice and have an opinion. Because a lot of the times these people, they just say some shit on Twitter just to get a reaction out of you, you know, an emotional reaction. And this is kind of my way to bypass all that. You know, I'm not promoting their tweet. You know, I can still leave a comment, but it's gonna be a comment my way that nobody sees. Checkmate, bitches. I'm just kidding. I missed an entire week of Iron Banner due to the freezing rainstorm that killed my power last Wednesday. Still not back, and now I'm missing the next week because I'm going on vacation, April 24th. Not that I'm missing much, but I like gilding titles. I really hope that was just that was just a troll. Because that's actually really good. He's like, damn it, Bungie, you're supposed to revolve your game around my life. But it's funny. Let's see. Please don't. Bro, I thought this was a once a month game mode. If it's going to be more than once, stop taking trials away. That's the only time I ever grind the game. The only PvP game mode worth playing with what incentive behind it? Really? Are you kidding me? I guarantee you, if we go to this person's page and we find a little snippet about trials, they're gonna be bitching about trials. But we're not gonna do that. Really enjoyed. Here we go. Really enjoyed Iron Banner this season, and glad there was 3 weeks with rotating modes. I've been trying old favorite exotics, and some of them still slap. Hell yeah. See, there's like one good response. And of course, you can't really use Twitter as a good barometer on if people actually enjoyed themselves or not, because it's Twitter. I mean, does anybody really take shit really that seriously on Twitter? Really shouldn't. Also, I'm going to tell you, you gotta pull up your headquarters to tell you to stop removing trials when Iron Banner is there, please. I don't want to be forced to play a game mode. I don't want to fucking play. I see why Bungie does that though. So that way they could get as many people to play that one game mode. And maybe that's the reason why it's so sweaty. Maybe it's not so much as skill-based matchmaking. Maybe that's not the case. But haven't we not had, you know, Iron Banner and Trials going at the same time, and it just really split the player base? But I guess you could technically still have Iron Banner and Trials going, because Iron Banner only comes like what, Friday until reset, but you have Iron Banner through like in the entire week, so throughout the week, and then you have the weekend. So I mean, maybe, you know, putting Trials back during even when Iron Banner is going might be a good idea. But also, I kind of feel like Bungie might be doing that so that they can have more data on how everything is being played out within that game mode, because it does, you know, force you, if you want to play Crucible, that's what you gotta play. So I kind of feel like that might be one of the reasons. I played 3 games. Y'all really gotta turn off skill-based matchmaking. It's killing in PvP. Can you just listen to the community for once? Jesus Christ. Here's a tip. If you don't like it, stop playing. Bungie is going to go by the numbers. That's what they're doing. Okay? So if you don't like it, stop playing that game mode. Actually show Bungie that that's what you want. Not that hard. Coming here on Twitter is not going to get you anywhere. It's just like a lot of these people that bitch and whine about, oh, well, there's too much money about this DLC. And oh my God, this and that. And I'm just like, stop buying it. It's like, why do you keep on buying the same shit if you do not enjoy it? Like, seriously. Well, because I love it. And then if you tell them that, well, what, I can't criticize? It's like, yeah, you can fucking criticize all the fuck you want. Who cares? You can criticize. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, quit bitching. If you really want to actually show Bungie that you really, like, a lot of you don't want certain things, stop participating in no thing. Really simple. If you don't like the way that PvP is going, hell, get it, put together, something on Twitter to say, hey, everybody stop playing PvP. See how many people stop playing PvP. If it really bothers people, stop playing, and then Bungie will see shit goes down, and then, oh yeah, maybe we should do something about it. I love matching people whose connections are dog water. I have seen that. I probably only had maybe one or two, where you had motherfucker that's over here, then he's over there, and then he's just, yeah, with really bad connection. It was probably lag switching, but that wasn't really all that bad. And even during like the whole immortal thing with the people using the SMG, people were really complaining about that. I guess that's only at the higher tier of players that are using that. And really, I didn't really run into it, but maybe every once in a while. It wasn't like I was going up against an entire team. Now, that being said, I mainly played solo. And I think if I remember correctly, a lot of the times I would see that certain SMG. It was when I stacked with like my clan mates, and we go in and play Iron Banner that way. I started seeing more of that, so that could be a factor. I do like how Bungie has got it set up, because I didn't go up against entire teams the entire time. That was my experience. Like I said, everybody else's experience could be different, but just to share mine, whatever it is that they're doing when it comes to like matchmaking, where I'm playing solo, I'm only getting matched with what, sometimes 2 stacks. I think I may have even saw like 3 stacks here and there, but mainly it was a lot of other solo players. So that whatever they're doing there, they're doing right, and I like it. Like I said, that was just my experience. Be sure to let me know your experience in the live chat if you like. But yeah, like this whole post thread, this whole rabbit hole I'm going down is mainly like just negativity. Sure, I'll play as soon as you give me the ornament from season 3. Literally been waiting my entire Destiny career just get the Warlock helmet. You guys added everything else but that. Well, and that's another thing I'm a little disappointed about with the Iron Banner. I don't know if it's just the loot drop system or it's just my RNG. My RNG must have been shit, because I still can't get the damn helmet. I get every other piece but the damn helmet for the hunter. Like, Jesus Christ, I tried everything that I could. Also, when you go into address the fact that the artifact power levels have still been disabled during matches, which only happens when level advantages are enabled, how has no one else even mentioned it? Huh? I think that was the idea. Maybe I'm just misunderstanding that one. Okay. New shader is cool. That was the one thing I didn't get a chance to. I didn't get up that, ranked up enough, because all I had to do was reset once, just to be able to get the title, and the new shader was, I didn't even really get to level up enough. That's a lot of Iron Banner too, especially in a short period of time. Let's see. Actually enjoyed this week and played more than 2 days. If I wasn't tired today, I'd play one more time. Really need to buff Iron Banner armor drops, though playing for Crucible drops don't make it worth our time. Hope to see D1 weapons back eventually. That would be really nice, to be honest. Maybe that could be something that could be like drops that happen during the matches. Like they would make 2 sets, right? You have one that you can grind for, focus, and all that good stuff, to get that specific weapon that you're looking for, to get that specific role you want. But they have another pool of Iron Banner weapons that actually drop randomly, and not just Crucible weapons, or the same pulse rifle that kept dropping over and over and over again. I was like, give me the helmet. Stop giving me this stupid ass fucking pulse rifle. Which I did keep, I think, a couple, because the rolls were actually pretty decent. And I'm thinking, well, I might end up using this. You never know. And I'm a weapons hoarder, like really bad. I've been enjoyed playing Warzone 2 during this Iron Banner week. No reason to play PvP when Trials is taken away. The current Iron Banner irritation is not worth it. Cool. Oh man, thank God. Give me back quick play. I really dislike this mode. Alright. Do you want player pop to keep going down? Like, that is so funny, because ever since Lightfall, player count has been so high. I think that's funny. You see, I think there's this issue with the PvP side of the community that I've noticed, and a lot of people are just like, a lot of them are just fed up with the way it is, but I don't understand is why. And they say because of skill-based matchmaking, it's because of this and that, and it's like, okay, well, we can try to figure out what it is exactly, but I actually genuinely think that a lot of people dislike the PvP part of Destiny 2 is because PvP is not esports friendly. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not the Call of Duty that it seems like a lot of people want, to be able to go competitive and really competitive, even though that's what Trials is for. You know, when it comes to like just quick play, you know, that's where you're supposed to chill, relax, and just play the game, which maybe they could. I understand Bungie is trying to do this with Trials. It's more connection based, so you can have higher quality matches, but whenever you go into, you know, just regular, you know, just quick play, okay, Trials is better connections, and then quick play is skill-based matchmaking. I guess you could look at it as like, while you're playing, then the quick play, you know, it really should be just, you know, going in and having fun, you know, teaming up with friends, trying new shit, but going to Trials for the sweats. But if you put skill-based matchmaking into Trials and connection based into quick play, well, then you're going to have connections issues, and that's where you're going to get a lot more complaints, I would think. But I could be wrong. Let's see. Skill-based matchmaking literally made this mode abysmal to play. So the stats of the Timmy No Thumbs, they are bad for a reason. If they want to improve, they would play PvP more, not 3 games, then dipping. I mean, is there really that many Timmys that are playing? You know, is there that many Timmys with no thumbs that are playing Iron Banner? That's gonna really make a difference. I mean, you're talking about probably not that many where they only do the 3 games and then just dip out. It seems to be more of the hardcore players that play 3 matches and then dip out because of the skill-based matchmaking. Just my thoughts. Cool, please don't bring it back. Please have Iron Banner drop Iron Banner gear after every game. Make it double drops on wins. Playing the activity should reward gear from said activity. It's like doing a raid and getting world drops after completing the encounter. I could, you know what? I will hand you that. The drops, it was strange. But remove SBMM from it. It's a game mode that comes 3 times a season. I mean, sure. I can only speak for myself, but I have been really enjoying Iron Banner Eruption, the Eruption game type specifically. Skill-based matchmaking has ruined the game mode. Shame, because it used to be really fun. If you're reading this, then don't play Iron Banner. It's gross. I'm putting a lot of emphasis on a lot of these tweets. Skill-based matchmaking makes Iron Banner very hard to enjoy. I don't know what stats you're looking at, but if you can't figure out, I'll help. Eruption just isn't the mode for Iron Banner. I'd rather play Momentum Iron Banner, TBH. You know, it's funny because I bet these are the exact same people that were praising Eruption when it first came out. But all of a sudden now, oh, it's destroying Iron Banner. Cool. Why do we keep cycling 1 week trials, 1 week Iron Banner? It sucks. It must be a very hardcore trials player. Please increase drop rates for shaders. Okay, delete Iron Banner. Even though it was closer this time because of a game-breaking invis bug, I despise it now. But like, what if Iron Banner was a random game type instead? Maybe Clash, maybe Eruption, maybe Control. I will wait on its return because screw that noise. Eruption is a lot of fun though. I think some people just need to get good. Oh, I should not say that. That is so mean. Hey, thank you for joining. If you're just getting here, appreciate you being here. Do me a favor, hit that like button so that way we can get the algorithm. Gotta feed that beast, baby. Gotta feed that beast. And feel free to chat in the live chat too. You know, we're talking about Iron Banner, kind of going over a lot of the tweets since we had reset today. Figure I'd go through everybody's thoughts on Twitter. It's actually been quite interesting. Let's see. Can you actually bring back weapons that people actually want? Where's steady hands and multi-match? What's the point in legacy focusing when the weapons available are good? I mean, sure. Hopefully someone comes out with a decent looter shooter so I can actually have something fun to play. Not that Destiny really is one. It has looting and shooting, but everyone's loot is basically exactly the same. Even mobile looter shooters have more diversity than this game. Ooh, what a hot take. Can we significantly reduce the appearance of battlegrounds of any sort in Vanguard Ops? I've done 12 strikes and they were all battlegrounds. 4 times was the Mars heist. Like, it's getting really annoying having battlegrounds over and over. That's actually something different. I really don't play that many strikes. I kind of just, I'll do some, but I really don't spend a whole lot of time. And I've noticed that the battlegrounds seem to be a very popular rotator, or at least that's like the front of everything. Let's see. As a new player, it feels pretty bad to not be able to complete the Iron Banner title without burning through like 20 engrams just to get enough weapons. It's either burn all my engrams or wait until next season and hope there's enough new weapons. Well, not to hate to break it to you, they're not really bringing out a whole lot of new weapons, so best of luck to you. Let's see. Post-game drops are an absolute joke. Only got a single emblem after 4 rep resets. Just not even going to bother playing Iron Banner unless drop rates get adjusted. Yeah, well, I mean, we've kind of this is kind of the reoccurring theme. Played this eruption thing yesterday for the first time and I had no clue what I was supposed to do, so I just shot people like in normal 6v6. I still have no clue what eruption part it does. Here, let me help. All right, you get so many kills in a row and you start to surge, and once you get enough kills in a row, then you get this overpowering surge, but you have a timer. And if you're not getting more and more kills, which really racks up the score point, you'll explode. I think that's so cool. Now that is fun. I had a couple times I accidentally did that. I was like, oh shit. But what's funny is that whoever has that eruption point, they got so many kills in a row, yeah, you can see them. You can see wherever they're at. I think that really, I also think that kind of makes things a little sweaty at the same time. So let's see. Up the drop rate, yeah, we know. So the loot kind of sucked. It does. If only it had something to grind for. Come on, Bungie. We all wants Iron Banner ornaments from season 2 and 3. So to come back. Sure. This is a weird way to spell eruption has been sunsetted. What? Okay, that must be part of another conversation. This is a weird way to spell. Oh, I just read that. Duh. Thank God. Never bring it back. Basically, yeah. You don't have to play. Just saying. If you're really thinking it was that bad, it should be deleted. How about this? All of y'all gather together and stop playing Iron Banner. Actually show it in the charts. Make that shit go way the fuck down. If that's really the fucking issue. If you're really bothered by it. Especially you streamers and content creators out there that are the biggest whiners out there sometimes. Go ahead. Get your whole community. Tell everybody. Just stop playing Iron Banner. See what happens. Try there. And and actually show Bungie the numbers. Be like, hey, we are not happy about it. Maybe give that a try. I don't even understand the objective of this game mode. Doesn't Bungie put in like a description of the game mode whenever before you even launch it. It kind of tells you what's going on. Maybe read that. It might, or which I find the funniest is in the world of the internet where we have all the information at our fucking fingertips, people still can't figure it out. Like literally, I'm sure there's some YouTuber, content creator of whatever sort that is actually, you know, putting this stuff out there and explaining what these things are, these modes are, especially with the eruption. I guarantee you can find something. You can find it on YouTube. I bet you can find it on Reddit. Hell, Google the damn thing. You can find the information. It's like, it's almost mind blowing. I personally love suffering through Iron Banner for terrible loot drops. Dear RNGesus, please drop the rest of these armor pieces so I can uninstall Iron Banner. Hot take. That's too much Iron Banner. No, it's not actually. But everybody is entitled to their opinion, I guess. So, can you please give me the cool chainmail shader? I've reset nearly 3 times and got the title without it dropping. I did get that one emblem. I guess it's a random drop. I thought that was pretty cool. I kind of rocked that for most of the time. Mid-ass game mode. SBMM and Iron Banner is bad. This was not a very fun experience. Will it come back with something to actively do and some actual rewards? It's gonna be kind of about the same thing. The only thing that really will change is the mode. But Iron Banner has been good fun last season and this season. Don't change a thing. All of the remove SBMM crybabies should spend less time whining and more time getting good at the game. I was saying that shit. That was great. Thank you. Apparently, I'm not the only one out there that thinks this way. Good as long as it's not Rift next, then I'll be happy. I don't even know if they're actually putting in Rift anymore. I'm not really sure. Skill-based matchmaking in Iron Banner was terrible experience this week. Please bring it back, or please don't bring it back. Please don't bring it back. Yeah. Next time, do Supremacy or literally any game mode from D1. Still not got chess piece for my Titan following my 5th reset. Seriously, Bungo, sort out the loot in the looter shooter, please. Yeah. Can it just not return? Seriously, everyone. No, it's only the bitchy and whiny people and that are just crying on Twitter. And like I said, if you really want to see a change, do the most simplest thing that you could fucking do. And that is to stop playing the goddamn mode. Gather as many people as you can and literally stop playing it. The next one, you can fucking clip this and send it to your buddies, whatever. But let everybody know if that's what you really want. If you really want Iron Banner to change, or you just don't want it, or whatever, you want Bungie's attention, stop playing it. They'll see the numbers, it goes down. And then we'll actually see who's the majority and not the minority. Which I find, like, there's always this big separation I don't like using that kind of language, but at the same time, it's like, okay, if you have the majority or the minority, but is it the minority or the hardcore players and the majority are the casuals? It's like, no, I think it's a little bit of each on each side. You know, you get all these, and really a lot of this is just people, you know, are these real people or are they just accounts that are spewing the same nonsense? I mean, you can have one person that create 4 or 5 accounts that says the same thing, you know, worded a little bit differently. You don't know. That's the reason why Bungie doesn't go by tweets and mainly go off of what they see in their data. So if you really want to make their graphs explode and to really be able to see change, stop. Can you bring back Rise of Iron Armor? That does. Rise of Iron Banner. That was good. That armor. Rise of Iron. I'm over here talking too much. Please, 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 please. Never use this mode again. Please remove SBMM from what's supposed to be the party mode. PART. Why? Cause I gotta. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. If you're going to start getting like movie references from me, because that's just how I do things. So I apologize if I end up doing that. Garbage mode for real. Keep it out. Yeah. Everybody complains about ability spam. Bungie adds game with increased ability region. Yes. That is funny. Make an Iron Banner mode that disables all abilities and supers, etc. Just raw gunplay. Could be a cool idea. Yeah. And I guess you could try to see if that actually works out pretty good. But it might actually be not a bad idea. Just make it gun mode. Actually, no, better yet, not in Iron Banner. Put that shit in Trials and try it out for a weekend, because Trials is not very long, and let's see how fast people either really enjoy it or really fucking hate it. And then if they really like it, put that shit in PvP straight, like it is just complete gunplay. That's what I do, but I don't work at Bungie, obviously. I'm just here on YouTube. Yes sir. Hey, try making actual new weapons for PvP in Iron Banner. Nobody wants this old stuff. It's funny because if you scroll up a little bit, a lot of the people are just like, bring back this old armor set. Or can we please get these old weapons from Destiny 1? Like, come on. But nobody wants this old stuff. Like, bro, you don't know what you're talking about. Oh, but I guess you can make this. Oh, well, one person don't mean that. One person saying that nobody wants this is just as dumb. Okay, please increase Iron Banner drops. Yes. Too many world stuff. Not enough banner loot. Yeah, it was just the same fucking pulse rifle though. That's all that I had dropping. Let's see. We are bored of Iron Banner. Thank God. No thanks you. No thank you and no thank you. Please let our suffering end. When I say this, I say it for everybody. Iron Banner sucks. It just sucks 3 times a season for what? Please stop this, Bungie. Like I said, if y'all really want to actually make a dent, or Make an impression on the Bungie. Stop playing the fucking game mode. Please don't make it eruption, and please get dysfunction out of this game. Okay. I don't know. Eruption sucks. Increased shader drops. Sure. Hopefully it returns without SBMM. Absolute garbage. Killed completely the fun out of Iron Banner. Please delete it from the game. Thanks. Don't mind my mood this morning. I love life. Oh, thank God. I think it's I think I like it more than Control. Cool. I'm just so used to all the negative comments, so I'm just like sitting here just using a voice for everything. I love that y'all changed it up. The new way of playing. It was solid. Hell yeah. I've already reset it 5 times this season. Hey bro, go touch some grass while you're at it. Best news all week. Thank God. How about no? Thank God. Nah, matchmaking was so bad this time around. PvP is in a very bad state, and it for me last Tuesday when it came out. Last chance to get your Ottoman wins. Yes. Keep it away please with this red rep changes. Good job, by the way. 2 per season is enough. If it wasn't SBMM, it probably would have been fun playing comp for a more chilled experience. Please. Good, please never give us this mode again. Buff the armor drops. Do people still play this game? Laughing crying emoji. Never ever with eruption. Never. Bring back the level advantage. Alright. Yeah. Says the guy that's probably like 1885. Bring back level advantage. Very skilled MVP players load out light lately. Like literally, yeah, but I get the joke, but at the same time there was like, it was really hardly seen. I mean, every once in a while you would actually see it. Just gotta reset my rank one last time. Bring back Fortress. Thank God. Please don't. Yo, we don't need another Iron Banner this season, I promise. Wait. We don't want it anymore. Crying emoji, crying emoji, crying emoji, crying emoji. Where? Where? Every fucking time I sit down to enjoy some Destiny PvP. I can't wait for this joke of a game mode to be gone. Please never come back. It's funny. It's like these people, they're just like, I hope it never comes back. It was like, why are you playing it? It's like, if it's really that bad. Remove super abilities in PvP. It's the most unfair thing you've created in PvP, and you refuse to balance them properly. Hey, I'm all for it. Take out abilities and supers. Just make a gun game. Fuck it. PvP is going down the drain anyways, right? Just make a gun game. And to be honest, you know, that would really lower the amount of loot that you can use, because a lot of the weapons are determined on you using your abilities. So there's going to be a lot of roles that are no longer going to be god rolls. So it's really going to kind of boil down to only certain roles that are going to be good. And then people will be complaining, oh, we need more better roles for PvP. This is trash. I mean, that's just kind of a quick flyby idea of what it would be like. But hey, what the fuck do I know, right? PvP is in such a terrible state. Holy shit. Only playing to get Scarlet Semblance and then legit never again. Cool. Bye. Later. Okay. Keep Lord SBM on permanent vacation. Control is the way to go. Eruption kind of sucks, putting it nicely. It would be great if you just delete Eruption from the game. It's the worst game type if you have ever had in the game. People say that, but do they really? Because it was so praised when it first came out. When we first had it, everybody enjoyed it. But now all of a sudden, nobody wants to play it, or everybody doesn't want it, but they still play it. It doesn't make sense. And I think a lot of these people are just a lot of bullshitters, because like they just go through here and see, oh yeah, there's a lot of people that saying this one thing, so I want to be able to say the same stuff too. Whatever. Okay, so that was the whole charade. That was so much fun. I know it's not very enjoyable. We need to get some guests here on the show at some point, for real. Okay, so I guess we're getting to the end of the. We're already over an hour. I spent this whole fucking time talking about fucking Twitter. That's a good way to start the week, right? Okay, so anywho, I'm gonna try to get back into the groove of things. I know I keep saying this, but I don't know. It's more of, I want this to be, you know, something that I do on a regular. I really enjoy doing stuff like this. It just sucks when you ain't got nobody to talk to. So I think I'm gonna just need to start reaching out to people. Be like, hey, you want to be a guest? And come on, we could talk about whatever topic that, especially whatever it is that they want to talk about. So maybe that'll be something that I can look into. So I might be trying to, I'm not sure how to go about it, because I mean, I could probably have some outlets, but I don't want to be that sleazy, hey guys, I got a YouTube channel, I want you to come check it out. And I'm just like, no, I kind of want to go about it with like, hey, you know, you guys can come check me out, or not really, you come check me out, you can come be a part of this thing, right? So so anyways, if you got all the way here, you are the goat, and I appreciate you. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening, and hopefully we'll be seeing each other again here very, very soon. I think maybe we could actually, maybe tomorrow night, maybe we could talk a little bit about Gambit. I haven't even played Gambit this season. I need to go play some Gambit. So, but anyways, I'm just going to go ahead and cut it off here. And yeah, so until I see you Guardians again, y'all keep it classy.